Hi owlets! That's what I'm gonna call you starting from now because owlets are cute and you guys are cute. So we are just going to ignore the fact that my hair looks super greasy because I just got back from the gym and tonight I'm going horse riding, so it makes absolutely no sense if I would wash my hair because I'm gonna wear a helmet later on and sweat in the helmet and it's gonna be all gross, so I might as well just wait until after horse riding to wash my hair. So yeah, I am totally excused now, and today I wanted to talk to you about raising an owl versus raising a dog, because there are some really important differences. So here goes. Number one, when your owl is 3 months old and it's ready to go outside, you should take it on lots of hikes so that it gets used to traffic, dogs passing by, children, etc. You do the same thing with a puppy. For example, it's really important that your puppy learns to sit in the car or to go with you on a train or the tram. And when you're teaching your puppy to be calm and not anxious in the tram, you're going to completely ignore it when it starts barking or howling or shivering in the tram when the tram takes off, because obviously the puppy is scared. But if you start to pet it and be like, oh, but it's okay, and if you take it into your arms, you are going to confirm the dog's fear. You're basically gonna say, yeah, you should be really scared. I'm scared too, but we're gonna get through this together. You're gonna say, you know what, you have the right to be scared. It's totally normal that you're scared because this is a really scary situation. Most people know that if you're raising a dog and you're on the tram or the train or something else happens that's really scary, for example fireworks, then if your dog starts to be scared, you should just completely ignore it. And by ignoring your dog, you're basically saying, why are you so scared? You're being ridiculous. There's nothing to be scared of. I think and I hope most of you already know this, but with an owl it's not the same. So when your owl is about 3 months old and it has all of its feathers and it's ready to go outside, you should go on walks with your owl. And not only in nature, but also in the city. So your owl gets used to children running by, traffic, dogs passing by. But let's say there's a dog passing by and your owl has never seen this before. It's going to be scared. It's going to make itself really small and it might step off the glove on your bare arm to find your protection. When this happens, you shouldn't ignore your owl. What you should do is put the glove closer to your body so that your owl can feel that you're there. I'm just gonna show you. Let's just say I'm walking with Lucky like this and I see a dog passing by and I notice that she's getting scared. What I'll do is I'll just put the glove closer to my body like this so that her chest and my chest are almost touching. This way she can feel my support. I'll also start to pet her like this and I'll say to her, it's okay, it's just a little doggy. You don't have to be scared, I'm here, it can't reach you. I'll start to do that and then she will calm down and she will be less likely to fly off. So yeah, that's one difference. If your puppy is scared, you should completely ignore it, but if your owl is scared, you should support it and actively reassure it. Number two, I know people who have punished their dogs in the past by getting physical with them. And I'm not saying they abuse their dogs, I'm just saying I know a dog trainer who, when he has a puppy in the house, he needs to train for other people, and at night it will keep crying for attention even though he's completely ignoring it. If the puppy will still do this after a few days, he will just take the puppy up to his bedroom when he goes to sleep, and the moment it starts crying for attention, he'll smack it with a shoe. Not so hard that the dog will get injured or anything, but hard enough so that the dog will associate his crying at night with a very unpleasant consequence. apparently it works, and I've read about this in dog books, but with an owl it's different. Owls are really sensitive to begin with, and if you tease or bully an owl, and I'm not saying that the dog trainer was bullying the puppy, but if you get too physical with an owl, it will perceive it as bullying, and it will perceive it as unjust, and it will hate you like forever. If someone were to hurt Luki, then after that, that person would never be able to come close to Luki ever again. She would be aggressive with that person. If I really need to punish Luki, but that never happens actually, I will just put her in a separate room so that she's alone, and I'll just ignore her. That is the biggest punishment you can give to your owl. She hates being alone, and she hates being ignored. She really likes human company. If she is aggressive with someone or with me, which also almost never happens. It only happened once or twice when she was really young and she was like in puberty or something, and she tried to bite me, not really to hurt me, but just she was exploring her boundaries. And like for example, in the beginning when she was young, she wasn't used to me touching her talons. This is something you really need to teach your owl. And in the beginning they will explore their boundaries. They will try to bite you because they don't like it when you touch their feet. It's unnatural. And then to punish her, or just to show her that I'm not scared of her, I would take her beak between my two fingers like this, and I would gently like wiggle it around. Not too gently, but also not too hard, because their beaks are really sensitive. And if you do it too hard, then they can become hand shy, and that's not what you want. But those are two punishments you can give your owl, but the punishment with the beak is only when she tries to bite you, and the punishment of isolation, I would call that, is when she is misbehaving in another way. Basically what I mean by this is that you can punish a dog physically, but you can't punish an owl physically. It will hate you and it will consider it unjust. Difference number 3. Most people, when they get a puppy, they will teach their puppy not to get aggressive when they touch their food. So the owner will give the food to the puppy and then he'll take it away again. And that's because the owner is supposed to be the leader of the pack. And it's the leader of the pack that always eats first and that decides when the other members of the pack eat. So I think it's very logical. But with an owl you can never do this. Never ever take away your owl's food. It will get aggressive, and that's natural, it's normal. When owls have taken their prey, they will spread their wings over the prey, and this is to protect their prey. They are shielding their prey. It's totally natural behavior, and you should never ever take away your owl's food. And if you do this long enough, then your owl will trust you in case a situation happens where you have to take away their food. Let's say you've taken a one-day-old chick out of your freezer, and the moment you give it to your owl, you realize, oh, you notice something about the chick and you're like, oh my god, I think it's gone bad or something's wrong, and you really need to take it away for your owl's safety, then you can. I can take away Luki's food now. I still advise you to don't do it if it's not necessary, but if it's really necessary, then you can, if your owl has learned to trust you. And that can only happen by never ever taking away its food. So yeah, that were the 3 main differences between raising an owl and raising a dog. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a very nice day. Bye!